Hi everybody, welcome back to Selling the Burbs. I'm Angie Shape and thank you so much for joining us. If you've been tuning in recently, then you are aware that we have been exploring Cobb and Cherokee counties, some of the cities in both of those counties. And I actually have grown up in both of these counties. I've been a resident of Cherokee County the majority of my life, but have spent some time in Cobb County and have family in Cobb County as well. So I know that these are great areas that you are going to enjoy. Today we are going to continue on in Cobb County by exploring and talking about some pros and cons of living in Marietta. So hang tight, we're getting started right now. Pro number one, accessibility. Marietta, Georgia is 15 miles northwest of the city of Atlanta. With a quick jump onto 75, you can drive south into the city of Atlanta in about a 20 to 30 minute drive, depending on traffic, or you can explore and visit the North Georgia mountains. My goodness, they are beautiful in October, and so I would highly encourage you to travel a little bit farther north, visit the North Georgia mountains, take your family apple picking. One of our family's favorite things to do in October is to go and visit the pumpkin patches up there. Our favorite is Burt's Farm. And my goodness, you would not believe how big the pumpkins are up there. It's a family tradition. We take pictures. We've been going there for, 23 years. So we've got pictures of our children in the pumpkin patch since they were babies. It's a great place to explore, pack a lunch, go and just enjoy the day. There are falls up in the North Georgia mountains as well. You can go apple picking. It's just a really great place to visit. You're also very close to the Tennessee border, so Chattanooga's not far away. You can get there in about an hour. And then beaches are relatively accessible as well. In South Georgia, we have the city of Savannah, and there are beaches there as well. It's about a 5-hour drive to Savannah. Probably 4 to Savannah actually, and then St. Simons and Brunswick, also on the coast of Georgia, have great beaches as well and are great vacation locations. For Brunswick and St. Simons, that is about a 5.5 hour drive. So anyway, accessibility is our first pro. So traffic is our first con, and I know it is a huge con for so many people. And if you have to drive into the city, I get it, but you're going to want to make some plans. So if you're working in the city and you need to get into Atlanta, then you are going to want to make sure that you purchase a Peach Pass. You can jump on 75. We've got new express lanes, and those express lanes are a huge time saver. So please take advantage of that and look into that. If you work from home, then fabulous. You don't even have to worry about it. I am blessed that I do not have to drive into Atlanta on the regular, but I will tell you that our rush hours typically start around 6:30 in the morning and run until 9 or 9:30, and then they pick up again around 4 and run until 6:30 or 7. So keep that in mind as you're making your plans. And my goodness, if traffic is a huge issue for you and a great big red flag, then I would say maybe the city of Atlanta, the North Metro area, is maybe not the area you want to be looking in. Pro number 2, activities. There's no shortage of things to do in Marietta or places to visit. So let's get started with downtown Marietta, the historic Marietta Square. Now this is where Sherman's troops actually began burning the town as they were on their way out. There still are some period buildings that remain in downtown Marietta. Beautiful architecture. It's a great place to visit. There are great shops and eateries around the square. One of our favorite little places, novelty stores, I guess, to visit is Eddie's Trick Shop. They have some fun and unique things there, so we enjoy visiting Eddie's. And then, of course, there is the historic Strand Theater on the square as well. And then check out local events throughout the year. Marietta is great about having community events. One of the favorites that we enjoy is the Sidewalk Chalk event, so you can check that out. And then one of our iconic places to visit is the Big Chicken. It's KFC's. You can get chicken there, but a lot of directions actually originate around the Big Chicken. So if you don't know, then look it up. I'll show you pictures. Big Chicken has the eyes that spin around. It's just something fun. Now, if you get really hot, you'll enjoy visiting Whitewater Park, where you can just kick back on that lazy river and cool off on a hot summer day. And then, of course, one of our other favorite places to visit would be Truist Field. It's home of the Atlanta Braves, and Battery Park, where you can take your family. You can just go out on the weekend, or nightlife opportunities there as well, with dining, shopping, and dancing at Battery Park. And of course, also there's Kennesaw Mountain, and lots of hiking, exploring that you can do there. And we talked about that a little bit in our other video about Kennesaw. Con 2, pollen. So along with those beautiful blooms that come in the spring come the dreaded pollen. And I mean, it is dreaded here in Georgia. If you haven't been in Georgia in the early spring, then you have no idea what's about to come. You are going to be like a cat chasing its little tail, trying to keep your car and outdoor furniture clean. I'm talking there will be a coat of yellow pollen on everything in early spring. And it can wreak havoc on your allergies. But once everything blooms, then things will kind of calm down, and you're going to get to enjoy the beautiful weather of spring and summer in Georgia. Weather is our third pro. Now, I've grown up in the Cherokee and Cobb areas, and as hot as the summers can get, I truly enjoy experiencing the 4 seasons of each year. Now, our summers, like I say, they're hot, and they can sometimes just melt right into winter, and our falls can be rather short-lived. But we do get to experience the changing of the colors of those leaves. We get to have those crisp, cool mornings of fall, and so it's an enjoyable season for me. And then winters in the North Metro are typically pretty mild, but we do see some snow from time to time. Maybe you've heard of Snowmageddon of 2014. Yikes, that was a disaster. Mainly our issues during the winter here in North Metro are caused by black ice more than the snow. I know that we kind of can be a joke here in the South about our snows and our grocery store runs with bread and milk and all of that. So it's not so much that we panic because of the snow amount, it's more that the roads get icy and people just aren't used to dealing with that. So then our springs come. And the springs are so fabulous with the beautiful blooms of the azaleas and the dogwood trees. It's a beautiful place to be in the spring. And I am definitely a spring and fall girl. Our third con is the summer heat. Now, this is not isolated to Marietta. It's really more of a Georgia thing. But our temperatures in the North Georgia area, Marietta included of course, range from the high 80s to mid 90s. But the heat, it actually feels like you're in the hundreds. And it's not that dry heat that you experience out west. It's more of that swampy, moist, wet kind of heat that can turn even the most proper of southern ladies into a pool of sweat. Yuck. So I'm just saying, if you hate the heat, then you might want to think twice. Our fourth pro is affordability. So Marietta has great accessibility into the city of Atlanta, where you can enjoy all of those big city urban attractions, but without the price tag that Atlanta offers. So the average home price in the city of Atlanta is $538,000, while in Marietta, the average price is $444,000, and it's 9% below the national housing average. Our fourth con is bugs. So this is not isolated to Marietta, but boy, do we have the bugs. Our main offender, the mosquito. This little guy can suck the fun out of the best evening barbecue. We also have large carpenter ants, spiders, scorpions. We've got yellow jackets and stink bugs. But honestly, pest control companies can pretty much take care of all of those issues for you. And your yard can even be treated to repel those mosquitoes. But I will say, it's a good idea to have a can of insect repellent close by if you've got any evening activities planned. Thanks so much for watching today. If you enjoyed this video, then please give us a like and check out this video where we talk about Canton, Georgia. And of course, we would love it if you would hit that subscribe button, turn on the notification bell so that you don't miss any of our upcoming videos. And we look forward to seeing you next time on Selling the Burbs.